Hi everyone, this is Melia Mucks About, preparing to muck about in Final Fantasy 15. Oh yay, Nerdy Mouse, thank you for joining! Hi May, woo! I know, it's almost a blast from the past. I've been playing this game for, gosh, 2 years now? 3 years? But yes, thank you so much for showing up and supporting. So once again, usually at the beginning of my stream, I kind of like to go over a little bit of lore, sort of give some context, just give people time to notice that my stream is going so that they can join. As we all know, there are lovely loading screens to this game, so I'm going to go ahead and start loading into it. I know, now it's a party. Thank you so much. All right, having put the Exonerous power plant back online, the glaives have brightened up Lestallum, yet the rest of the world remains shrouded in darkness. Our hero's next mission is to send power to major outposts across the continent and bring the light back to Lucius. So just a reminder, as we're going into this game, one of the things that I really think is interesting about the Comrades multiplayer here is it is your chance to interact with this lovely game and to become a part of the story. But they chose to actually make your character a glaive who failed at their job and did not help protect King Regis. So if you watch the movie King's Glaive, this is just telling me my Posto Potions is now operational. But if you watch the movie Kingsglaive, there was a group that was supposed to kind of help Insomnia and keep Insomnia from falling, and a bunch of the glaives betrayed the other glaives and backstabbed, and you are firmly cast as one of those traitors, and I think that's a very interesting choice. So this is my character Teneb, and I named him for Tenebrae. And this is the lovely city, the last bastion of humankind that everyone is retreating to. I love that we also brought in all the rusting vehicles. You can tell that there's lots of people living here from all of the litter. I know, and I'm even playing this on a new account, so I have none of my materials. It will be a touch grindy because I do have to start from scratch. But yes, just giving a nice little pan so you can see the lovely disrepair. It's easy to remember how bad it looks when you first start. So hopefully we'll be brightening up the city. Oh, thanks, May. May's downloading the game just in case. Yeah, I may have to beg for help later. And I am in on the Discord. If you do want to play this, there is still an active community. It's the subreddit official Final Fantasy 15 Discord, and they have looking for group channels where you can connect with people, because finding people in quick play is pretty dead. I'm going to go ahead and start off by doing a daily today. I do need to start collecting those shards, and so we'll see if anyone in the world is out there. And so for the daily, it says, the coming of the long night has also seen the appearance of many formidable fiends just outside the city. The glaive is tasked with defending the gates of Lestallum by taking down as many as they can. So your goal is simply in this just to survive for 5 minutes. You can only go if there is another player. So we'll see if there is even a single other player out there tonight that happened to click on this at the same time. And if not, I'll just move on to doing some grinding and story. But I do once again love, you can kind of see the differences in the sky. Light is starting to fade. I love that they put you on the rooftop because you're actually climbing up and getting into these ropeway trams to go places. Ah, nerdy, your PC is garbage. Ah. Oh, unfortunately there's no cross-platform, so you would have to have a PS4 or PS5 to play with me. If anyone is on and wants to, like I said, I'm in that Discord. But there are channels for PC play or Xbox as well if people are on those platforms. I know, it was briefly cross-play between Xbox and PC. Yeah, it's not looking like there's anyone in here. I see my timer running out. I am the sole player defending the light. No comrades joined. All right, so I will try back later when I'm certain that I have someone. All right, so I guess I will go in. I need to start collecting some materials and power. And I'm just going to go ahead and really quickly do the 2 that I have again. So I'm going to run into this very first one. And I'll just quick play it.
Take care out
I
there.
really do not recommend soloing, and I will bug the Discord once I'm through some of these initial things. I really do not recommend soloing this game for very long. You can always solo new missions if you like the challenge, but there's a reason it's called Comrades. You get so many multipliers and benefits for actually playing. Hey, Frodo's joining! Woo! Yes, please do doodle in the background. I love your doodles and your art. It is amazing. I appreciate folk showing. Wow, 2 randoms. And it looks like I can tell from hit points. One is a little new person like me, white hair. And the other one is 2,430 hit points, so I'm assuming they're a higher level. Woo woo! Yeah, and I love the idea. People whined that it wasn't open world, but I kind of like this idea of you get on these ropeways that were in the main game. Really quickly, you can kind of look at these screens and see who you're playing with. I can tell that middle player is level 20. They have a lot more hit points. They haven't been crafting as much because their strength is only 107, but they're definitely the strongest of the 3 of us at the moment, so we can all help each other, and this will be a much better go. Yura is joining as our AI. Oh, can of fish, my favorite. Ooh. I know, I want to see the arts later. Yes, someone says in chat says Yura always dies on them. So Yura usually runs the untouchable sigil, which means that he's provoking everything, and he usually like disappears under a pile of monsters. And yeah, there's just not much you can do. I tend to play a backup healer, so I do recommend picking up your comrades when you can. It's very helpful, much appreciated. So unfortunately, I think people who are in missions with me tonight might have to listen to me blather on because I'm pretty sure my speaker, my controller speaker is still on and it mutes my headset if I stop. So I do apologize. Thank you to the people who are joining me. I appreciate it. Oh, I need to remember to aim for these faces so that we get the most horns possible. Next time I'll have to do a little bit more experimentation just so I'm not driving people crazy with my stream. No, give me the face. I need that face. Poor white hair got thrown into me. Potato rhinos. They are potato rhinos. I like that description. I like Frodo's green jacket. Nice Kenny green. And you can see that this one that I'm fighting is sort of a purpley green. There are some of these that are obviously infected with Star Scourge. Ooh, mage. So there is a little bit of in-game communication. Unfortunately, it cuts out whenever you're not in mission. So I generally recommend talking to people in the Discord. It's much smoother communication. Oh, come on. Nope, I want those horns. Yes, keep stomping on Yura. Yo, face. Thank you. Ah, and he's frozen. I think we broke it. We hit it so hard. I'll take a selfie. The game is super glitchy. It is not supported anymore, so do be aware if you're going to play it. You just have to be a little patient, give it some love, hug it every once in a while, tell it it's doing its best. Alright, I don't want to mess with this little one too long. Freeze-dried russet rhinos. Oh, sounds tasty, huh? This is what we get to eat for the next 4 weeks. I was trying to figure out how much meat you get from killing this whole herd. How many people would this feed? Alright, want to stay on those horns. Come on, break horns. Yes, someone got them. Thank you. Thank you, Frodo. Early game, you really want to be concentrating on that strength and defense, and these horns are such a good material for that. And down our boss goes. We all run in circles. Yura's hanging with me. Looks like Whitehair might need to visit the steam tent. We all get a bit mucky. I always join missions and I'm like, sorry, still covered in whatever from the last one, imp blood. Yeah, someone in chat says, but it's our glitchy game. It is. I still love this game so much.
Well, let's dig in.
Oh, yum. What did we get? Green soup curry. Hello, Tier. Hi, Rivka.
Rations
Thank you for
can satisfy
joining.
one's hunger, but only a proper meal can feed
Yes,
one's soul.
all the things. Yeah, I was sort of sad when I actually upgraded to my PS5. I have to admit, I am not as fond of the UI. And unfortunately for this game, while it does make the loading screens a lot shorter, it also means that you load in before the food and sometimes get stuck in endless loading. Like, it just does strange things. I always check photos. I happen to love the photo feature.
I'll hold on to all the photos my guy
Since it's my stream, you have to live with me.
If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
Oh, nothing good this time, I don't think. Interesting choice. I should save that as beginning photo. And this is where I began. Yes, thank you everyone for joining and supporting. And of course, if you have any lore questions, I'm always happy to chat about 15 lore while I'm doing this and grinding. It's a lot slower, so I definitely can take the time. I'm just seeing if there's any other missions down here. As always, you can kind of swing near people and overhear their rumors.
I peered over the ramparts to get a look at the situation outside, and I wish I hadn't. Those demons are terrifying.
Demons are terrifying. Oh, right. And it does look like there are some people in the Discord, so I'm going to see if I can get them to come into daily with me. So please pardon me for one moment. I am stretching all of my skills tonight with streaming and gaming and talking and discording and texting. So I may get a little bit lost between things here and there. So I just asked if anyone is on and willing to run daily with me. And one of the biggest things to do, I'll go ahead and take a steam tent shower while I'm waiting. If you do join the Discord, is just don't be afraid to ask for help and just constantly check whenever you're on, mention you're there. And there's a great community. The folks in it are fun. They're amazing. So many people. I should give them a full disclosure that I'm on stream. All right, and someone in chat says, yes, there is an adorable photographer who takes all of those photos. All right, so while I am waiting, I will go ahead and just run into the spiders, and then we'll see if we can open new missions.
Very well.
I'll just quick play this one.
I wish you a safe return.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I could probably drop... I'll see if I can figure out how to drop the invite link into the chat in a little bit. I'm also putting it on my YouTube videos when I upload them. And so I suppose that's a good reminder that I also upload to my Amelia Mucks About account. So same name, Amelia Mucks About. I just upload my raw streams for anyone who wants to possibly skip ahead through some of these endless timers, or if I'm just grinding. I will probably do the majority of grinding off stream, but this beginning part is just gotta get a little power, gotta get a little money. 11 seconds. Is there anyone else new out there? But so fun facts while I'm playing. The song that you're hearing repeating in the background is actually the theme song for Comrades, and it's called Choosing Hope. And I find that such an interesting title, and eventually when you hear the lyrics, I got to there's a particular cutscene I'm hoping to get to on the stream, and it really is just brought me to tears, because it's about keeping hope during this super dark time when nobody knows what's going on and Noctis has disappeared, and it really just brings what Comrades is even about. Oh, hi, Spartan! Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I just entered the Arachniclaw, like the level 2 one, so I will be out in just a moment. And I am also in the Discord at the moment, so feel free to coordinate camps there. I'm trying to watch both at once. It's stretching my abilities as a streamer. Which is funny. Luckily, these early missions aren't too long. Wow, these slaves, these AI are doing some pretty interesting gymnastics at the moment. And I'm telling you, if I had to actually come and clean out an entire nest of like 30 people-sized spiders, nope. Oh, this game always just makes me, or this mission always just makes me cringe a little. Spiders everywhere. Don't let them grow up! Woo! Dodge that one. And now the big one shows up. She's unhappy that I'm picking on her babies. Oh. And once again, notice that as you defeat things, they always dissolve into that kind of star-scourged purple mist, and that's really where the miasma comes from. The thing that's darkening the sky and basically ruining the world is because things get infected with star scourge, and it causes these physiological changes, and they start giving off this black miasmal particles like smoke. And there's been some really interesting discussions I've had with people on whether that's how star scourge spreads or not. Different folks have different ideas on it. I used to think it was absolutely airborne, and that there was a good chance that if you just breathe all of that smoke that you would get infected too. And I sort of saw it as a ticking time clock, that the bros were always so close to some of these battles, and it was a danger that possibly they were in. And after talking to folks, I do think that the miasmal particle is more a side effect. It's not Star Scourge itself. That is an actual parasite, like a little caterpillar thing. You see it in Verstai's lab. But the interesting question then becomes, then how does it spread? It's sort of like it's a worm that burrows into things, which is disgusting to think about, and takes over the body as sort of like a sunscreen suit to protect itself from the sun. But then how does it get into other people? And I think it just is so much scarier because you realize we don't know how the Star Scourge spreads. You could just sleep next to the wrong cave and wake up with it. Wow, lots of crackle spiders. And someone in chat says licking. That is disgusting. I am not licking Star Scourge. I will lick the chaos. I will not lick Star Scourge. My own personal theory that I like, and it creeps people out, is that it's sort of like ants, if you've ever seen them make one of those huge colonies or rivers where they try and float, and they all just join hands and there's 1,000 ants. I think it might be like that all these little caterpillars join up until they become a big enough entity to like make a demon. Demons are Star Scourge holding hands. Oh, Sada, using cheer. Usually he comes over and punches you in the chest while he's doing that. And it is funny how you get to sort of know the AIs and their personalities. We all have our favorite AI or an AI we hate. So I'm just letting them know in the Discord that I'm loading back.
Glad you made it back.
I did! I survived 40 baby spiders.
Bon appetit. It's hard to recreate the taste of home, but I make do with the seasonings I have.
Okay, that's just creepy. I just finished getting a bunch of spiders, and she's like, I use the seasonings I have. No, Monica, please don't! Alright, and I am seeing if Spartan is willing to help me with daily. Luckily, I think it's Goblin Week, so I might have a chance of surviving. Awesome! Alright, so in the Discord, we always check if folks are ready because of the timers. And once they're ready, I'll go ahead and click on the mission, but that's why I'm just standing here having a staring contest with Monica. Alright, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and click.
Great things on your horizon. A fine choice.
And I do apologize if it does a double echo. I think my mic is turning on, and I'm not sure how I can actually mute the controller mic without muting my headset at the same time. I will do more flailing at technology later, but in case there's echoes or annoyingness, I do apologize in advance. This poor little Praktoir, he gets beat up every day. The shields are actually amazingly fun. I might have to mow over some goblins to show you why you want to use the shield. They did improve on the combat from main game. I've seen a lot of people say once you get used to it, the actual combat mechanics in Comrades are better than they were for main FF15. I don't see anyone joining me! And camp coordination is probably the hardest part. I'm sure this system worked great when there were 10,000 players, but unfortunately there just aren't. So I'm doing a try again. Hopefully it'll connect me up. Sorry, I'm just used to running in circles whenever I'm waiting. But each weapon also has its own unique moves and sets, and even different katanas will have different attacks. Every weapon usually has a charge attack as well. Nice, that one's interesting. Let's see what daggers do. And charge attack. A nice double-handed hit. Oh, maces. Someone made me buy the mace last time. They're so slow. But do a lot of damage if you manage to land it. Huh, nothing again. So I'm going to go ahead and try disbanding this camp. Yes, recruitment is over shortly. And I'll see if, maybe let's try having Spartans start it. Let me know when you clicked, and then I'll see if I can join you. Someone in chat says it might have been them that made me get the mace. I mean, maces are a decent weapon in here. It's just, yeah. Maybe I'll try opening. I don't want to get stuck in a cutscene while I'm waiting. So once again, we do what glaives do best. Stand around and wait. Awesome, thank you. I will try joining.
Will you join? Very well.
And my internet is up. It's showing me connected to the Lucius server. As a fun note, there is only one server. They collapsed the whole world into one. So if you do play, you often end up playing with people from other countries as well, which has been a great experience. Yes, Phobos, I see you. Awesome. We are go for lunch. But I have played with people from Australia, from Brazil, from Malaysia, Middle Eastern countries wander through every once in a while, Africa, not that Africa in itself is a country, well, you know what I mean. But it is just a great place to meet people from all over the world. And it has really been inspiring to me how people deal with language difficulties too, and how they help each other. It really is just like a little, like a bigger macrocosm of the little story in the game. I feel like it's the whole world pulling together to just keep this little game alive and help each other. And loading. Loading. Sometimes when I log into the Discord, I just put a really long, stretched out loading. Alright, so daily is the one camp that we have absolutely no food. So you just kind of have to try and survive. I'm liking the red dye job. You can also dye a lot of the clothing. Lots of customization options. So thanks for joining and helping, Spartan. I appreciate it. You will massively outdamage me. I am just a little small and squishy character. Oh, let's see if I can get that shield and run over some goblins. See if any appear down here. Yep, here comes them. Shields are so fun. You can just mow things over. See if I can get to blue. I'm so useless at the moment. Someone in chat says they have PTSD from being abandoned in dailies. You know, I really try never to abandon anyone. The bright side is if you disconnect or something, your avatar stays in, so you can just sort of leave your soulless avatar there to help people. But the real trick to this game is absolutely the crafting and the weapons. Your levels don't really matter. You just need to collect stuff, put it on your weapons. That'll get you through early game. You do eventually get the ability to take weapons apart and remake them, so don't worry about messing up crafting so much. It's just important to get a little bit strong so your life is not absolute misery. More Niduses. Doing like hardly any damage. I will hurt the unmoving enemy! Hello, Mothers of Mars! Thanks for joining! No, I appreciate it. Everyone is welcome. I've been streaming all of Final Fantasy 15, and this is the last of the DLCs. So I figured I should get it while the community is still alive. And really, the game is so much more fun with others. I really do encourage people, if you want to solo missions for challenge, it's fine, but grind with others. Find the Discord. We're amazing. We make it a lot more fun. We even do silly challenges sometimes because unfortunately the game does eventually run out of content. It was never properly finished and has no end, although there are 3 sets of credits. So I think a lot of people consider the 3rd set of credits the end. I don't know that we'll make it that far because it will take some significant grinding. Someone in chat says they're doing something similar. They're after 100% trophies of every Final Fantasy game on the PS4. That is ambitious. Yeah, a lot of people, so someone in chat is saying, you know, they went with 15 first because they feared it would be dead in here. A lot of people are shocked to find that the Comrades community is still here, and there were some rumors that the servers went down years ago, but it was really when they collapsed it down to 1 and they only shut it down for a particular type. It is still active for Xbox. We do have a PC Steam community, and of course the PS4, PS5 I think is the most active channel. You're helping me with some skeletons. Thanks, dude. I know I was talking earlier that people have different opinions about the AIs, and there are a lot of people who hate Yura so much they will literally block him from coming into their camps. I don't mind him personally, but I think he wins most hated. Ooh, hobgoblins! Those can probably hurt me at the moment. I'm small and squishy. Oop! Nope. Out of the way of that one. Thanks. I'll take that vulnerable hobgoblin. Yeah, I do have minor spoilers, so please let me know if you prefer a spoiler-free chat. I tend to talk about lore and such, but if there's folks in here who haven't played the DLCs or prefer that I keep it very spoiler-light tonight, I am absolutely happy to accommodate. Like, I don't want to ruin anything for anyone. Alright, so Mother has not played the DLC, so I will try and keep my chat spoiler-free there for you. Hello, Zillow, thank you for joining. Yeah, you say you like spoilers. I am not spoiling for other people because you like spoilers. The DLC for this is absolutely worth it. I tell people that 70% of the story is in the DLC. This is not one where you just get like extra weapons and a few pieces of clothing. You really do want to play it.
Been itching to cook lately.
Cindy! Alright, if anyone has any shopping, she gives you a huge discount, so now would be the time to run out and buy all your expensive things. I also think it's hilarious she cooks a salad.
Cook something for Pawpaw next time.
That's not cooking! No, it is. Selecting the perfect arsenal is key to successfully completing one's missions. Or just, you know, farming lasers until you're so overpowered you murder everything. Multiple strategies to this game. Alright, so I'm going to take a moment to go to the crafting table. and add some of the things that I've gotten onto my sort of trash katana, but I want to bring my stats up a little bit. All right, so we have those Garula tusks, and as you can see, they add 2 strength and 1 defense. That's why I like those. We also got these great Garula tusks, which add 3 strength. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll keep Undaunted. Actually, maybe I should have done Poison Touch. No, I don't want to do that because I want to keep my... Yeah, so we'll keep Poison Touch.
I've seen worse.
And I suppose I should have added them all at once.
Got her all tuned up for you.
Alright, we'll add 2, keep Poison Touch.
That ain't half bad.
And for my crafting for the stream, I am not paying attention. I'm just doing early game, throw everything on my weapons. So please do not follow this as a good crafting guide. I do have a crafting guide if anyone would like to see it. It's also on my YouTube channel, Amelia Mucks About. But yeah, do not take this as the best, most efficient way to make this weapon. It is not by any means. Yeah. Someone in chat says they were taking notes. No. Like I said, I have another video, much better advice. And let's see, I'm also, I have that mace. What does it need? Oh, it wants strength and defense too. I guess I'll wait till I get slightly better materials.
So long.
That's funny, Spartan says they're dressed as the cute, or the cut rate Power Ranger. So fun. Alright, so let me go over to this table, and we need to send light around. I need to open up a couple more missions. Let's see what I can get.
Alright, let's light it up.
More meteor shards. Always useful. And I received a message from Libertas. Hey there, hero in the making. Heard you're making a name for yourself already. Thanks to your hard work... to your hard work reconnecting the power lines, we managed to get in touch with one of our comrades who went missing in action. As luck would have it, he stumbled upon one of the royal coffins, and he's headed this way right now. Go meet him at the gates, will ya? So, this one's a solo mission.
Stand there! Help me!
And he nearly ran me over! Rude! Yay! May has downloaded the game. I really want to see your character again. I miss Trash Slaves. Alright, you guys want to attack me? Someone attack me. Come on, I want that counter. I'm leaving the truck to fend for itself. Yeah, see now they're afraid to attack me. Ha! That's what you get. Yes, her character was Trash Slave Zunia, which will mean things to folks who have played 15. I do love that the truck drivers in this, sometimes they're nice, but
Damn.
as...
Must have been a lot of work hauling that thing all the way back here. Good job, Glaive. Now, my only question is, where the hell are we gonna put it? Oh, what about the basement of the LaVille? Yeah, I bet the king could rest in peace down there. Speaking of rest, you must be beat. It's written all over your face. Maybe you ought to call it a night, too.
I absolutely love that they are stacking the Kings of Yore in the basement.
You have liberated my soul. Well, I cannot lift the cross that you bear. I can offer my protection and help shoulder that burden.
So in the grand tradition of Kings of Yore being assholes, they give you the Oracle Sigil first, and it actually makes you more squishy. So you're already small, you're already weak, and they give you a sigil that you notice is -20 strength and -20 defense. I kind of love it because it's so on par with this game. I don't know that they did it intentionally, but thank you, gods. Thank you once again, proving that you are fickle and not kind. So I'm going to go ahead and equip this one. It is the only sigil that I have. As you can see throughout the game, we will be getting more. Some of these are amazing abilities. Some of them are useless but are so fun. I really recommend experimenting with everything. I do like being a healer. I will just be a squishy little healer for a bit. And while I'm in here, just before I do the next one, I had meant to look at one of the dossiers. There's so much other information in here that you can find. Lore bits. Actually, maybe I won't tonight just because I don't want to ruin things for Mother. Mother, did you see Kingsglaive? If you did, I can, because I was thinking about doing Nyx and Libertas, but if you haven't seen Kingsglaive, I don't want to be spoilerific. And I'm going to check my photos really quick.
I'll hold on to all the photos my guy takes. If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
Always an interesting one. Slightly fuzzy. Back of my head. You do occasionally get inappropriate photos. Wow, those goblins are bigger than you would think. I always think of them as tiny, but right there they look like they're, what, at least 5 feet? And oh yes, I'm keeping that one. That is definitely a story bit. Alright, let's see what else I can open up.
Any bright ideas?
Alright. Remembering what my zoom buttons are. Is there? Ah, there we are. So as usual, over here is where Hammerhead and Insomnia are. You eventually want to get there, but when you're playing, you do want to go either up or sort of around. I am going to go this way. You really don't want to open this 60,000 kilowatt line. It's not worth it. Just take the long road.
We're bringing the light back to Lucis.
More meteor shards. What's this one going to give us? Hunter's Hideaway, Calamitous Carlabos.
It's looking brighter already.
Multiplayer quests are available, and I'll just keep opening while I have guild or kilowatts to do so.
All right, let's light it up.
And you also get people and refugees, which is interesting, and we'll go visit those towns when I get one opened. Let's see, I have 1898, so I don't think I can open anything else, so I will back out. Yeah, and if anyone wants to jump on and join in, please feel free. The more the merrier. It's called Comrades for a reason. So, alright, I now have Calamitous Carlabos. So I will go ahead and set up there, and I will just check in the Discord as well in case folks have left my stream. Sometimes spelling these things is rather funny. And I'll just read while I'm waiting to hear from them. A ferocious creature is interfering with the transmission of electricity to the area around Greyshire Grotto. The glaive is tasked with slaying this fiend and protecting the power supply from harm. I secretly also think we're funneling all of these shrimp tails to Gladiolus. Alright, looks like we do have some help, so I will go ahead and start up camp. And it may cut out for a second while I do the custom.
A fine choice.
I think it's hilarious because it moves out to a screen where I'm naming things. It apparently doesn't want you guys to see.
Take care out there.
Yes, someone in chat says they're crying at the music. I was talking about earlier how it's named Choosing Hope, and I was fine until I got to the really big cutscene after you go to Golden Key and you hear the lyrics to this song, and oh my gosh, I was in tears. It's just so beautiful. And I'm typing in the Discord, which is why I'm standing there. All right, like I said, multitasking doing my best to watch all kinds of things. I do like the daggers. I'm not a katana fan. Yay, May figured something out. I think you figured out what your PS5 is confused about. Thanks, Rivkari. She says that one must have a PS to be able to help out. You also do need PS Plus, which I should point out. Some folks, you know, if you can't afford PS Plus 2 and you're still interested in the game, they do offer free weekends on occasion. And while this is a bigger DLC than the others, it's also not a huge game like Final Fantasy XIV or anything. You can probably, if you ask for some help and some carries, do 70% of it, get all the important story bits in like 48 hours. It's not a huge game. Look at these pup tents. Yeah, I should feature my helpers here who are also in the Discord with me. Thank you so much for helping Mother of Mars and Phobos, who's in his Spartan. And I'm going to warp up to the top of the tent really quick, if it'll let me. Sorry for the pause, everybody. And I just want to do one of those really quick pans. Hey, thanks for joining. Yeah, we can play King of the Tent, shove each other off. But you can see that the sky is getting a little bit darker. I do like how as the missions get harder, you can see more and more deterioration of the land and things going on. So I do try and come up and just take a peek every once in a while. All right, let's go. Meet with my little 55 strength. Woo! But it's also interesting because this game is not in chronological order, and I think that throws people for a loop sometimes. I've talked about in past streams why I don't really recommend playing it even in chronological order, but you run into very interesting things here where, like, you'll see Talcott eventually, and he's his 8-year-old self in Lestallum, but then when you go on one of the missions, he is also present in that mission as, I think, like a 20-year-old. So just be aware that it's not like each of these missions is happening one after the other. It's more that Comrades covers the entire time of World of Ruin. And I think that is so amazing. And it also let them expand it as much as they wanted. They could have kept adding missions and folding things in. And I really do think we would have gotten a lot more if they had not pulled the plug on this project, which is something that all of us who dearly love this game cry about all the time. There's still a very devoted fan base because this game touches so many people. Hopefully we are not stuck in endless loading. But if so, it happens. Yay, and May is downloading Comrades. I'm sorry for sucking you back into the addiction. But I will probably be playing this for at least the next couple of weeks. I tend to try and stream for about an hour and a half when I'm doing my streams. So it'll take a bit to get through. Ah, no! I don't want to get stumped on! Ooh, sharp needle bones. Ah! He tried to bite me! I saw that! I do love when you're with a group and everyone's just breaking everything. Oh, those rough scales and hard scales are excellent beginning materials too. The hard scales particularly. They're even better than chrome bits. No! Ah, he got me. Yeah, nerdy messes are just in the background creating your own chaos. I approve of chaos. Lick the chaos. Embrace the chaos. Oh no, someone turned into AIs. I think I'm disconnecting. I don't know if your guys' internet is dropping or mine, but this is just going to turn into an ugly fight. Alright, I need to heal up. Let's see if I can get somewhere. Heals! I need to heal! I'm just going to hide behind this rock. Thank you for leaving me your soulless avatars who finished the job. I can't believe. So now if I chase you, you might actually... Nope, you're not behaving like an AI. Sometimes they'll jump away. Yeah, there we go. I got to chase Mother's soulless avatar around. Oh, that was fun. So amazing. Even your spirits managed to save me.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I discovered that one time when someone left their AI. I think they were wearing a giant Moogle costume, so it was probably Dom. And oh my heavens, like I started chasing him and he was just zapping everywhere. But see, it looks like you're still here with me. I have imaginary friends. Sadly, I got none of the multipliers, but... So I think my thing just said a network error has occurred, and so it was probably me who dropped out. Unfortunately, this happens quite a bit. Yeah, so I am offline, so let me see if I can pop out, and I'm hoping I don't have to restart the whole system because then I'll have to restart my stream, but give me one moment to sort of experiment. It may cut off for a moment. Yeah, sadly with poor glitchy game, this may be an actual occurrence that happens quite often. So I do apologize. I don't know if it made it into the chat, but I kind of said, you know, I'm working on getting the stream back up, and sorry for the technology as it just does the things. Alright, I think I have enough to open up and get another mission, so I'm going to take a quick peek. Ooh, what's over here? Quadrupedal Plateau. Why not?
We're bringing the light back to Lucis.
I suppose I should keep working that way, but what does this one give me? Oh, Snakes on a Downed Plane. Gotta love that title.
It's looking brighter already.
Do you only hear the silence? Can no one hear me? I am saying the things, just doing a sound check. Is anybody here? Okay, cool. People can hear me now. Woo! I could make a really bad joke and yell very loudly and ask if I'm loud enough, but I will spare all of our eardrums.
Best of luck.
Alright, so I'm gonna go hit the steam tent because I'm getting a little grungy. I love that you can actually see the dirt, though. You can see the mud spatters on the clothing. The realism to this is just amazing to me. And they do actually have a material that you can put on your weapons, Immaculate, that keeps you completely shiny all the time, and we always laugh when people use it. It's the ultimate flex if your weapons are good enough to actually use Immaculate for funsies.
I foresee great things on your horizon.
All right, let's see. Oh, let's do the defense. Hunter's Hideaway. So just checking in the Discord as well, making sure that folks are around. Oh, I should double check. I do believe my server was back up. Let me look up in that corner. Yes, server Lucius, I am back.
Which hunt will you join?
So I will go ahead and start setting up a camp for Hunter's Hideaway. Hopefully peoples will join. And once again, the screen will flicker for the name.
Very well. Take care out there.
All right. Phobos found me again. Woo! Miss. I do like the charge attack on these though, where you get that nice spin, full body, shoulders into it. Oh yeah. And this mission and the, I think I made it through this mission, but there's a level 4 defense with Spiracorns, was what really convinced me that I had to find the Discord. My friend Tyr Jasden was kind enough to play Comrades with me at the very beginning, and we had some hilarious, one of my favorite pictures is still her falling in battle, and it looks like I kind of fireballed her in the back. And it was during this mission. And she was like, why are you trying to kill me on the field? And I was like, you were dead. It was just field cremation. But the game really is so much better with others. And look at your Moogle outfit. I totally ganked you, Tyr. Sorry. I'm a corrupt glaive. What did you expect? And I am going to go check really quickly. It always disappears right when I want it. It's again just coming up. And you can see, look at the contamination. You can actually see that horizon line. It looks like bad pollution. We're a little closer to Rock of Ravata at this camp. It's really neat once you've played main game. You can recognize a lot of these locations that you stayed at. And it's kind of sad to see them start falling into disrepair. Particularly when we get to, I can't remember the exact name of it, but there's one by the lake that's just heartbreaking. But thank you all for your patience through our technical difficulties. Expect more. I'll have some YouTube editing cut out for me since I'm going to have to like splice all the videos. It's all good. So for defenses, you need to actually kill everything without letting the house get injured. Or I should say overly injured. Okay, coming in from this side. Come to think of it, I should remember for that story I can even splice in the picture of me fireballing Tyr. It does make you wonder why all of these demons are out for attacking these huts. What did the hut ever do to you? Ouch. Stop grabbing my friends! I really do love the silliness though. I mean, it's a dire situation. There's still bad things going on in the world, but they also let you dress in a Moogle costume. I don't have them yet, but you have weapons that let you dance. They still kept a really good element of silliness, I think, to this whole game, which is part of what I personally really like about the Final Fantasy franchise. Ooh, haha, blocked! Let's see, I'm probably doing more damage. Yep, my katana's doing more. Yura's hiding in the corner. Thanks, Yura. Keep up the good work. Ooh, that's a big one. No, no, no. Don't explode. Don't explode. Ouch. That took a good chunk off of our poor hut. That's why I don't like katanas. I just can't get to stuff quick enough. No, come back here. Don't explode. Oh, I got it, yes! Nice save. Iron Giant on the way. Chasing Luca. I don't know why that little bounce away always cracks me up so much. Yura's just sliding around. Look at the little Moogle feet. Oh, I love those Moogle costumes. And we even have someone in the Discord who's kind of watching that chat, and now they're like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to get in on these missions. So just be aware that if you do go to the Discord and you start playing, and once again, it's the FF15 official Discord. I'll try and drop that link over once I get to another loading screen. Really, just as you're playing missions, announce that you're there, announce what you're working on, and it is amazing how many people will pop out of the void to help you. We are dealing with a lot of time zones, so sometimes it'll be quiet for a while, but overall, folks there are really helpful and do want to make sure that people enjoy this lovely game. All right, let's see if I can find that link.
Man, I thought that kid was just pretending to be some kind of know-it-all. But he's actually pretty sharp.
Must be if he made it out of the Crown City in one piece. Wouldn't be surprised if he's smarter than you.
Hey, Glaive! Get a load of this. Turns out this kid is a walking encyclopedia. He knows everything.
Well, not everything. Just mainly what's written in my grandpa's notebook. He took down notes about all kinds of things, like that funny-looking island floating off the coast of Golden Key. There's a lot of mysteries surrounding that place, but most of them are unsolved since the island is technically off limits.
Bye-bye, Maid. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, I'm so happy to see Talca here. So I did, for anyone who wants it, I did drop the link to the Discord in the chat. Once again, when I do my YouTube video, I will also be putting that in at the base in case anyone wants to play this for themselves. Let's talk to Talca, see if he has anything else.
The name Angel Guard first appeared in the cosmogony. According to the book, it's the spot where the gods gather and the power of our star is centered.
I think that's all he has.
The people used Angel Guard.
Yeah. Oh, you just meant he was a baby. Yep, sorry. I saw that as a be back later. I'm going to check my photos before I go into the next mission.
Hold on to all the photos my guy takes. If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
Oh, that's actually kind of a neat one of Jenica. Not my favorite AI, since she usually blinds me, but... always fun. Me stabbing dessert in the back, me stabbing dessert in the head. Moog doing a bull rush, that's lovely. I will always run out of photo space. I have more in-game photos than I do real-life photos. It's kind of sad.
I can barely
keep up. What else do I have? Looks like quadrupedal plateaus. Let me put this in the Discord so folks can join if they want. I do have to tell you, after streaming, I have so much more respect for people who can do 12 things at once. Alright, so I will go ahead and start setting up camp. The usual flicker as my name.
A fine choice.
Oh, it said unable to create base camp.
Do be careful.
Alright, that was odd. Once again, I love my glitchy game. It's trying. It's trying! Yeah, torn axis. But I do love that it also touches on the characters that you knew from main game. It's nice to get these cameos. It's nice to see people like Talcott showing up. And they do plug in some of the really neat little holes. There are a lot of just little Easter egg bits, particularly if you finish the whole game when you look at the lore. I should take a moment once I get back to Lestallum to kind of peek at some of the documents, see if I can find one that's not overly spoilerific. Ooh, new camp. Definitely need to pop up to the top of the tent. Oh, fish. Why do I always get the fish? All right. Oh, yeah. I recognize this area. It's near the spires. But look at those trees. Those are obviously very sickly. Wow. The sky is getting just a touch darker. Definitely not the nice green area that it was. Let's see, I should find my chats. Oh, I don't have any of my special stickers. No! So I guess we'll just do thanks. Nobody actually tries to do it through this. Yes, if you can hear me, just beware I'm streaming, so if you hear me chattering away, I haven't figured out how to stop it through my controller and not also lose it my headset. So I do apologize if you're getting a double echo. It does. The open voice chat is a little bit annoying because it cuts out right after the mission though too, which is also why we're like, just use the Discord. But thank you so much for jumping in and helping. I appreciate it. Yay! Jenica, so helpful and not helpful at the same time. Someone in chat said they forgot they had changed everything in their Comrades game to Japanese. I might actually want to do that one day. I would love to see. I speak a little bit of basic Japanese, and I would love to see if I can actually do it. I know the game well enough, I probably could. Oh, look at these giant mounds of whatever they are. Yeah, I promise I'm not ignoring you, Rio. I honestly cannot hear over the music in this. It plays so loud. But if you have any comments, like put them in Discord. I'm looking at that too, and I'll get it. But I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. May says she never bathed Trash Glaive. Oh, best character ever. So this is one of those craters too. I should point out that this is not a natural crater. This is definitely one of the signs in FF15 that there is a war going on. This was probably, well, it might be a leftover from the Gods' War. But it's also, it could also just be like a dropship explosion. Though that one, there was no dropship in the center, so I do believe that that was probably a leftover from the Gods' War.
Glad you made it back. Well, let's dig in.
May is offering to join if I'm doing another. We can absolutely do another. I would love for you to join. Go ahead and let me know when you're ready, so I'll kind of hang out. I'll look at some info until you're ready. It is funny, people get so used to being like, ready, ready, ready. Awesome. Alright, let me go see what I got. If we have anything interesting. I wonder if I can open one of the escorts. Let me see with my kilowatts. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? That just takes me to a person. Ooh. I don't have 10,000. Let's see, that'll open up Too Tough to Tame. Ooh, but that almost gets me to Old Lestallum. I guess we'll go this way. I'm gonna try this one.
All right, let's light it up.
Refugees have moved, and what's down there? I guess that's just another pylon. Alright, bad choices were made.
It's looking brighter already.
That one gives me the Too Tough to Tame. Oh, and the clothing shop expanded. And now I don't have enough to open anything. I thought there were free meteors somewhere along there. Oh
Bye
well.
now.
I will live with my poor choices.
I foresee great things on your horizon.
Alright, let's do Snakes on a Downed Plane. So I'm going to put that in Discord as well. I did love the title of this one. Once again, that sense of humor. Alright, flicker while I go out to the name.
Very well. I wish you a safe return.
But one thing I did want to bring up from earlier as well is that really interesting part where, yay, Trashglaive has joined! I'm so happy! That really interesting part where they brought back the kings. And so they're going out now to these kings' tombs and they're bringing back the statues of the Kings of Yore, which apparently still have some sort of the spirit or the power, sort of like how Noctis's ring holds the Kings of Yore, or Regis's ring. And it does make me wonder a little bit when you look at the entirety of this series. You know, there is some question about just the relationships of the gods, and like Bahamut is strongly connected to the crystal. The Kings of Yore are strongly connected to the crystal. And I would sort of argue with Comrades, there's a hint that not a lot of the glaives actually made it out of Insomnia, particularly if you watch the Kingsglaive movie. And if that's the case, it does make you wonder. Sort of, I think they talk about here that your life is on loan from Bahamut. And I wonder how much Bahamut is sort of holding your soul captive because there were mistakes made and you need to redeem yourself. And that's a really interesting theme that plays throughout this Comrades game. Trashglaive, yes! I have missed Trashglaive! I was trying to take a quick photo of Trashglaive. Sorry if it made my thing flicker. While we're waiting, I'll just come up here and do one of those pans. I do really like how you can see the difference, though. You come to Comrades and the landscapes all just look a little sad. And look at that drop ship. So once again, that's one of those signs of the war between Niflheim and Insomnia and the Lucian. Really? He ran away? The goblin apparently wanted to fight Jenica and her shield more than me. Oh, goblins in the muck. I do love that you can just hang out on the dropship. Can't go inside, but... Trash Glaive getting more mucky. I really do. I've said it before, but I really do love how this game is also an all hands on deck. The world has gone to heck in handbasket. Didn't matter if you were a waitress or if you were a Niflheim soldier or even Arden. Everyone needs to pull together now and rescue the world from demons. Gas station attendants. It's all good. Everyone's important. Oh, these hectides are so annoying. If you don't get them fast, they start shooting lasers that knock you over. Goblin Cap, I knock you over and steal your hat. It's for a good cause. No, Naga! Oh, 2 Nagas! What if these are Prompto's cousins? I feel terrible. We did it! I do think it's hilarious they included these little tags. I don't know if they actually expected people to hold full conversations with them, but they give you a lot. I definitely need to find my sticker sets again. They're a much faster way of communicating.
Welcome back.
Monica appearing cheerful. What horrible thing are you going to serve me today? Oh, it's innocent. Green soup curry again. I will take that.
One can't wage war on an empty stomach, so eat up.
Some of her food. There's nothing like being sole survivor of a mission and coming back and she just hands you dry toast. It's like, thanks, Monica. Thanks.
Oh, hello, ma'am. Sir. Glaive. Sorry. Can you tell I'm new at this? They assigned me to sentry duty, me and only me. If anything happens, who am I supposed to tell? Actually, there have been some unsettling quakes, and I want to go let my boss know. Keep watching till I get back.
All right, so I am going to go ahead and undertake this. It's going to be a solo quest.
What the heck was that?
Nowhere safe anymore. You're here to help, aren't you? Then get ready, because here they come.
Aranea!
Don't expect me to do all the work. You better pull your weight.
I'm trying. Hey, that was nice.
Let's do this.
I'm trying. At least I'm not flopping around like a fish. But I do love that Aranea is still coming around. As much as I'm not fond of Core, at least he is showing up. Like, Lestallum has really become sort of the main headquarters. Ooh, that hurts. Did I get that block? I think I did.
Take this.
Oh, the demons is hurting me. I suppose I could be healing. in danger. Help! Help! No! Try. Oh, there we go. Now I got some health back. Yay! There we go. Healing cloud up. I do like that when you go into danger, you just sort of limp around for a minute. You can help people and pick them up out of that. Please learn that skill. It is so appreciated. Worst case scenario, you can run near someone and heal, and it will help. Woo! I killed a Nidus that can't run away! Woo! Oh, back to back with Aranea!
Roger. I'll go grab the materials.
So cool.
Then again, I'd be pretty disappointed if the King's Glaive couldn't take down a few measly demons. Especially with all that royal power at your disposal. At any rate, I doubt we've seen the last of them. So keep your eyes peeled and your arms at the ready.
Aw, so fun that we got to do something with Aranea. I don't think she says anything else, but I'm just gonna go check. Because why not? Might as well follow after her. I'm not a creeper, I promise. Just wanted to see, do you say anything else? Nope, let's just keep outside.
Good luck.
Alright, thanks. I'll take that. I don't think I have anything here yet. Supply station is not yet open. Nope. Alright, so we just need to continue opening that map.
Good to see you.
7,000. Might as well open that one. Why not?
We're bringing the light back to Lucis.
Refugees went to Lestallum.
See ya.
I can barely keep up with you.
Alright, looks like I have one defense. I'll go ahead and do that one. So let me tell the Discord. And then after this one, we're getting close to end of stream, so I'll probably call it there. But for now, let's see if we can actually survive horses in a tunnel. Thank you for the readies. Alright, waiting for someone in chat. While I'm waiting, I'll say this one is: a band of hunters succeeded in capturing a spyricorn in hopes of domesticating the spirited steed. I did wonder if you could ride those. They look horribly uncomfortable to ride. But it refused to stay in the stables. While the single spyricorn poses no real threat, a whole herd could impede upon the transportation of supplies through the region. Yeah, I can only imagine Cindy trying to get her truck through a tunnel filled with those. The glaive is tasked with stopping the helix-horned horses from running wild. That's hilarious. I'm going to check what Snakes on a Downed Plane was, too. An ex-Imperial officer has informed Hunter HQ of a dropship that crash-landed in one of Disguise's many craters. The General-turned-Hunter claims that the vessel was attempting to abscond with a large supply of meteor shards. The glaive is tasked with retrieving the precious cargo and vanquishing any demons. Good job, everybody. Alright, so it looks like we're ready, so I'm going to go ahead and start this one up.
Thank you. Take care out there.
Oh, I love how many people are joining as well. Thank you again to everyone. Folks who are joining my Twitch and in the chat, and also folks helping out tonight on the actual Comrades game. Definitely proves our community is still here, still supportive. We all love playing together. The more the merrier. Yeah, somebody in chat says that's really cool. It is really cool. I have made actual friends that I've been friends for like 2 years now from this silly little game. I keep telling people I'm going to be here till the servers go down. And I hope it's no time soon. I mean, one of the fun things is even when you complete all of the game content yourself, there are new players coming through who are so excited to find that it's still an active place, and so you can just spend some time helping them and giving advice, taking new players under your wing. It really is nice. Oh my goodness, look at this. So that must be Lestallum. Yeah, that's the tunnel, I think. Well, maybe not, because it's... No, this is mountainous. Where are we? Wow. This area. Huh. Alright. Don't want to make people wait too long. Alright, so this is a defense. We basically just have to keep the critters from going across the line. These are a pain with the AI. If you get stuck on these, please do find help. Like I said, this is the one that convinced me I had to find help. There was no way to do it on your own. Unless you're severely overleveled. No! It's trying to get away! We have a mage. I suddenly can't see anything. Mages are massively overpowered, but most bosses are immune to magic, so it kind of evens out in the end. Ooh, nice and quick. Oh, do we have excellent tenderloin? Nope, just thick shanks. Everyone's picking up the roadkill. But that was the tunnel to Lestallum, and it looked very much, in disrepair. Once again, just things falling apart. Very dark. Oh, it's Core.
I go whip
Core.
Hope you're hungry.
I love that he makes like a lobster thing. I don't know why that cracks me up.
Remember, good food is a luxury these days.
It's even like a teeny tiny lobster. It's not like one of those giant prawns like we were fighting earlier in Calamitous Carlibos. It does look yummy though. I will say, compared to some of Monica's dishes, I would probably prefer to eat Core's cooking. Oh, refugees have arrived in Lestallum and banded together. Someone in chat says they tried that Too Tough to Tame with AI more than once and got turned around. It is nearly impossible to do on your own, so definitely do not feel bad about that. So I need to elect a leader. Let's go ahead and see what our options are. Refugee leaders must be elected at each outpost. Each leader will offer different donations to help the reconstruction effort. So we have Marcia Leith, a hunter who knows, I'm not even going to try, well, I guess I will, Resorth Basin inside and out. Gathers resources and supplies. Reward is treasure donations. In general, if there's a shop that will open, you want to choose the shop. There's only one bad shop, I think. Otherwise, take treasure donations. And the reason why is you're going to end up with a ton of gil, and eventually more money than you know what to do with. So always best choice. Treasure donations, shop first, then treasure donations. So this is Finnegan, a vendor who peddles victuals. He provides funds to help discover new suppliers. And Torben Talem, the head of R&D at Lucius's own Culis Munitions, oversees new armament development operations. Once again, though, I really like the mix of people, restaurant owners, hunters. You know, it is neat to just see the variety of folks. You win. You give me treasure, therefore you win. Lestallum will now receive regular donations. So I can start checking the donation shop. And I think I am going to go ahead and, let's see, I want to talk to this person real quick.
Wow, you Glaives sure are something else. Someone else reported a demon outbreak, but you took care of them before I could even make it back.
Thank you, I guess. Alright, so I'm looking at the clock in real time and it's about 8:37. I try and keep my streams to about an hour and a half just to keep them a reasonable chunk for folks to watch. So I do want to say I'll stop my stream here, but thank you so much to everyone who has been coming out and supporting me, keeping chat alive. I am very, very appreciative. And if you join the stream and like how I'm doing things, I do stream every Monday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And I do upload all of my videos to YouTube. I'm always appreciative of likes, subscribes, the usual things that people ask for. But I am very, very thankful to be part of this community. As you can tell from tonight, people just jumping in. I even have someone in chat who's already like, what are we doing next? So I need to tell them that I'm probably logging off for a little bit. Though I may go run some missions on my other characters since they need help. A wonderful community, beautiful game, highly recommend it. And on that note, I suppose I will see all of you next week.